you have to fight for it under. Okay? You have to keep in mind how this whole process started. Okay? Before we got here, okay, and hopefully he will never do this because I'd rather him wrap that arm over, yeah, control that elbow, and keep this hand off of his thigh, keep his knee in my shoulder, and then make a fist right here, and he's constantly scooping the back of my head. Okay, yes, we're across the technical part, as we call the yamakizzle, where the yarmulke would go, okay? Because here, if I bridge, he should feel me bridge. He bridges, he's gonna pull my head up. Just right when I bridge like this, he kills the ability to bridge. If I go this way, he pulls the elbow, and I'm like locked in. And you gotta be able to constantly adjust. Because this position, or in most any position, is gonna deteriorate, and you're gonna have to make adjustments. But before we got here, there was a step before this. His hips were probably back here. Okay, slide your hips back. Okay, he was probably here. Before this position, he was probably here. Before this position, he was probably there. Before this position, he was probably here. Before this position, he was probably here. Before this, he was probably here. Before this, he was probably here. Okay? The question is, there was a complete breakdown positionally for the person on the bottom for him to achieve that type of dominant position. So if I look, this is an underhook. Okay? For example, if he's in my guard right here, okay, and he's trying to posture here, right? And I break him down here, look, I have underhooks here. I have two. Look, I can bring him up. Okay? And then I can go here. And look, his arms are crossed over. And you know what I can do if his arms are crossed over? Okay? I can go this. I can finish this right here. Okay? But if you notice, that was underhook from the guard. There's just two underhooks. If he's already opening my guard and he's passing, look, yes, go ahead, pass. See the underhook working right here? And see me constantly driving him to get to the top position here. I don't care if I'm here, okay? But I'm slowly gonna make my way here, here, here. So the question is, at what point do you pull the trigger on the underhook? You pull it when you know that the opportunity and window is there. So as we're here and the guard's opening, I'm framing him here. I know he needs to go this way. It's gonna be hard. Yes, right here. There's the underhook right here. I'm framing him to create the space. I'm framing him with my knees, okay? Because even if he gets past this right here, okay, I'm gonna hide my left hand right here, okay? And even if he gets past my legs right here, still I have the underhook with this hand here. That's how I get to here. Okay? So before you even got here, I was here. He was framing. Yes. I was here. Maybe I was here. Maybe I was here. Maybe I was here. There's the underhook. So as I'm passing and I'm coming through here, he shoots that underhook and loads me up and goes for that underhook. Right there. Whether I go to my knees, the whole thing, the pressure has to be forward, so my hands are committed to the mat. Drop me forward, just yes. Keep dropping forward. Either flatten me out or take the back. Let me, yes. Good, take the back, good seatbelt. This one over. And that's, yeah, right there. Good, and then roll to this way. And then you go for the choke. Okay? So the timing is everything. Windows of opportunity are there. But you look and see and understand that as you're here, and the guard opens here for whatever reason, he's passing, the underhook is right there. If you're like this, okay, so he can go for that leg weave here, but still the underhook is there, okay? And he in this here, he's stuck in my half guard, in what's called a knee shield or a Z guard, okay? Over here, he's got to get past this, okay? Can't get past it. Underhook is still there. Okay? So if I don't have the underhook hook, now I can reclaim the guard just because it was framing, created space, and enabled me to get to a better position. So what we're going to do is this. This is what Master Carlos calls the Bruce Lee. You're going to hide your left hand and your left elbow here, okay? And as they're passing, you're going to make it difficult for them to get inside of this triangle right here while your left hand hides. Your knee is going to be going high, okay? This hand, this arm, this elbow is pinching because this is their underhook. From here, there's no underhook. You're going to force them to fight for the space because as they come around to pass, this is where they want to go. If they're fighting for the space, your knee is also framing and shielding, okay, and framing to create space. You will have an opportunity to use this underhook while denying them an opportunity to use the underhook. Because look what happens. As we're here, okay, as I'm here, see that shield right there? And I'm denying, he wants to get in that space, so go ahead, forward, get in that space. He's still in a half guard, okay? So at a time where you see already the opportunity is there, that Bruce Lee turns into an underhook across the hip line, not up the shoulder. So slowly, what you're going to do is this. You're going to be in this position here. You're going to let him pass. He's going to pass. And I'm going to use this foot to move away. He passes here, 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 here. Here, he's passing. Passing, look. This leg, you see how that knee shield is there? Look. There's the underhook. If I just kick him up with my left leg, same concept. And take the back, or just get to the top. Over here.
So when you get the underhook, your right arm, are you thinking, I've got to get that elbow out as quick as possible? What are you thinking to make sure, because sometimes I'll make a mistake when I'm doing this and I'll get stuck in Kesa. They get my right arm and then they get Kesa.
Right, so that, okay, so this is a good question. So as he's just passing right here, and I keep my knee in right here, if I keep my arm out too far here, he'll grab that, but I still have the underhook here. But I'm already still stuck in a partial Kesa here, but now I already have this right here, and now I'm going to make use of all of it here. Yeah. However, I like to aim for this far knee, and I'll show you what. When I shoot that underhook, I'm going to block their stability knee, which is their outside knee. So as we're here, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to push that knee, so that when I finally bridge, as he goes to my chest right here, right up, tuck it. It's not from here, okay? I have a good control of him in a very solid way. So you'll learn that in just standard half guard, don't do a weave. Because if you're going to do a weave, okay? I wouldn't do the underhook, that just get you in the left. Right. And then as you pass, pass. So don't do a weave, just pass it. Even though the weave's not bad, I would not offer, yeah. So we're here, and I'll block that knee here as I get underneath him, okay? And then block that knee and constantly driving forward here. And potentially take this back.
Blocking the knee, I think, is key. Yeah.
So go slow. Get the Bruce Lee. Yeah. Left hand is tucked here. Left knee is working to frame. Right elbow, right knee. So as I'm passing here, his foot is also blocking me here. I need to get here. So as I go here, this foot can hook underneath. And as he shoots me up, underhook. It works fairly quick. Okay, take to the back. If you take the back like this, take the back, step over with the left. Okay, if you can't get the right hook in, put the right knee right, slide the right knee in right here. The right, just the knee. And then take it over to the left. And then, okay. So you're gonna get the Bruce Lee. Tuck that hand, okay? Because what happens is this. If I'm gonna fight for this space here, make it problematic with that foot right there. Because all that right there is blocking me from going in. If he goes underneath right here, and I think, oh, he's gonna shoot his underhook, and if I begin to now try to get an underhook right here, he frames and he recomposes the guard. Yeah, right there. So if they fight for the underhook, you recompose the guard. If they're fighting for chest pressure and side control, you shoot the underhook and you make use of it, get to the top. So you can start Bruce Lee, bottom person who's gonna, but this foot should always be an obstacle here too. Because why let it be here? Okay, because it's an important frame. Okay, and don't let it bounce, make it rigid. Yes, so as I'm going here, it's constantly monitoring me right here. Yeah, you see, he can recover guard right now. But let's see if I go here, right here, he weaves it underneath my armpit, and he shoots that up, and now the ball through the underhook right there. Good, yes. Slide the knee in. Yes, and roll me all the way to the other side. All right, so let's try the Bruce Lee. Right here, knees have to be apart. You get folded like this, they're gonna pass the other way. So knees have to be outside, like so. And you're here in this foot monitoring. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. And the top person is slowly creeping around, trying to go chest to chest.